Good evening everyone. Welcome to this orientation for the foundation level students of the BS program in Data Science and Applications. We will walk you through the various steps which are a part of the foundation level, the various rules that govern the foundation level of the BS program in the next half an hour. We will start off with this particular slide. All of you must have seen this when we were actually doing orientations for the program itself, and this is the layout of the program. And currently you are at the foundation level, so you have cleared the qualifier, you are taking courses in the foundation level of the program, and you are where we are showing this in red block. You are in the first part of the program, which is the foundation level of the program. Courses in the foundation level are 8 courses. There is Maths 1 and Maths 2, there is English 1 and English 2, there is Statistics 1, Statistics 2, and Computational Thinking and Introduction to Python. So these are the 8 courses that form the foundation level of the BS in Data Science and Applications. So these are pathways in which you can actually complete the foundation level depending on your background. Say whether you have a technical background, you have some coding knowledge, whether you have a strong maths background, whether you know statistics, you've been maybe doing some part of math stats in part of your other program or as part of your work, depending on your time availability also, whether you're a working professional who can only give say 10 hours or 15 hours per week for studying from this program, or whether you're doing this program as full time, you can choose the various options that are given here. So basically let's see the column which is to the rightmost. We call it the fastest path. You can complete the foundation level of 8 courses in 2 terms or 8 months. Basically this will require a commitment of about 40 hours per week from you of effort and study time, because there are 4 courses. On an average we say that every course takes about 10 to 15 hours of study time. So at least 40 hours you should be making available to study if you want to do 4 courses from this level in a particular term, right? So how would we say you can divide it is, you can do about 5 hours per weekday, Monday to Friday maybe, or 6 hours per weekday, Monday to Friday, so that comes to about 25 to 30 hours. And then on the Saturday, Sunday, you can probably give about another 15 to 20 hours of study time. So this is the way that you can schedule it. And the courses you will take is English 1, Maths 1, Statistics 1 and CT in the first term, and the next term will be English 2, Maths 2, Statistics 2 and Introduction to Python. Now suppose you are not a full-time student in the program, or suppose you have other engagements that you are a part of, maybe you're doing a college program on the side, or maybe you're a working professional, or maybe in general you want to do the math stats better because you don't have a background. In that case, we would suggest that you do the foundation level in 3 terms. And the way that the courses will progress will be, the first term you do English 1, Maths 1 and Computational Thinking. In term 2 you can take up Statistics 1, English 2 and Maths 2. And the third term you do Statistics 2 and Introduction to Python. So of course you can work around the courses. This is just our suggestion. You can work around on what courses exactly you want to do in each term. Look at the prerequisites though for them. English 1 is a prerequisite to English 2, Maths 1 is a prerequisite to Maths 2, Stats 1 is a prerequisite to Stats 2 and CT is a prerequisite to Python. So when you plan your courses per term, think of which one you will do first so that you can do the course in the next immediate term which has that as the prerequisite. And the last one, the column 1 that we are given, a comfortable pathway, is typically you take 4 terms to complete the foundation level, you do only 2 courses per term, and this is a very kind of we would say a comfortable pathway or an easy way to complete the 8 courses of the foundation level. So basically you start off with English 1, Maths 1 in term 1, then you do Stats 1 and CT in term 2, you do Maths 2 and Intro to Python in term 3 and Stats 2 and English 2 in the term 4. You can swap maybe Intro to Python with English 2 in case you want to spend more time on the coding part, or you can use it as is. So these are 3 different pathways that we recommend from our side on how you can complete the 8 courses of the foundation level. And we will also tell you, in general, only 10% of the students who enter the foundation level actually complete 8 courses in 2 terms. These are typically the full-time students or those who have a very strong background in maths and coding. Otherwise, the normal that we are seeing is 3 to 4 terms. that students are completing the foundation level in. The fees per course at the foundation level, you can see here, I think all of you will be aware of this. Even on the website we have given this. The fee per course at the foundation level is rupees 4,000. There are of course waivers for students from various categories. So, the fee per category is given here. So, for students belonging to the SC/ST category or PWD with more than 40% disability are given a 50% fee waiver already, and depending on their income level they get additional fee waivers on the course fees too. So, you pay either 4,000 for the general category where you have no waivers, or it could be rupees 2,000 per course or 1,000 per course. And the documents that are needed for us to extend this waiver are given here. So, it could be a combination of the SC/ST certificate with the family income certificates, the EWS certificate with the family income certificates, the PWD certificate, or the OBC NCL with the family income certificates. So, one thing I'd like to remind you, the 32,000 for the foundational level, or appropriately what you would pay for your category, need not be paid to us at the beginning when you enter the program. You will pay only for as many courses as you register to in every term. So, if you register to 2 courses and I belong to the general category, say, I will pay only rupees 8,000. If I belong to say the OBC NCL less than 1 lakh per annum income category, then I will pay only 2,000 rupees in that term for the 2 courses that I register. We will not be asking you to pay for the entire 8 courses at the beginning itself. So, this is one very important point that we would like to point out and we would like to emphasize. Please go through this very carefully. This is given on the website too. This is one of the most important program rules that you have to be aware of. Basically, the entire BSc program, the IIT Madras Senate has approved, needs to be done within 6 years or 18 terms. And if you want to complete the BS program, it has to be completed within 8 years or 24 terms. Okay, this is for the BSc level and for the BS level. But each individual level of the program too has an individual cutoff time of about 9 terms or 3 years in which the levels should be completed. In fact, we are debating on changing a part of this also. We will get back to you once the policy is finalized. But for now, the IITM Senate has approved that the foundation level should be completed in a maximum of 9 terms or 3 years. And both the diplomas should be completed within a maximum time of 9 terms or 3 years. Okay. So, this is something you have to keep in mind, and the time is calculated from the first term you registered for courses within the program. So, supposing I register in January 2021, right? So, Jan 21, May 21, September 21, we run 3 terms a year. So, in 2021 it will be counted as 3 terms, in 2022 it will be counted as 3 terms, in 2023 it will be counted as 3 terms. So, by December 2023, students who joined the foundation level in January 2021 would have completed 9 terms. If they still have not completed the foundation level, they would no longer be permitted to continue with the program and they will be removed from the program. Okay. So, from when you start the program, you have to ensure that you complete the foundation level within 9 terms. And these 9 terms will also include the terms where you do not register to courses or you take an RKA break, right? Registration keep alive, that you are telling us that I am not doing any courses actively, that is RKA. So, it includes those also where you take a break or you register with us saying it is an RKA. So, putting together all this, we will count 9 terms and you have to complete the foundation level within that. You have to complete 2 diplomas within again 9 terms or 3 years. So, from the term you enter the diploma level, right, the first term that you enter the diploma level and start courses, from there we will again start the count of 9 terms. You have to complete the 2 diplomas within a period of 9 terms. If you do not complete the foundation level in 9 terms, you will be removed from the program, email ID will be deactivated. You cannot continue the program beyond this. So, be very, very aware of this. Ensure that you register to courses regularly, ensure that you make a plan to complete the foundation level within this if you are serious about completing the BS program from IIT Madras. Okay. Okay, coming back to the good parts, now that you've completed your qualifier and you have registered to courses with us, you would have received an email ID from our side which says roll number at ds.study.iitm.ac.in. Okay, this is the format of roll number that we give to all students. The first two digits show the year in which you started it, the second two will show the term in which you started the foundation level with us. So you can log into courses going forward only with this ID. Your personal ID would have been deactivated and you can access the dashboard, you can access the courses only with the program given email ID. Okay, and your ID card would have been generated by us. You can find it in the document section of your dashboard. So these would have been done now that you're entering the foundation level and you're starting the program with us. Okay, coming to the structure of the courses and the assessments that are there, I think you all would be aware that typically we have 2 quizzes and we have 1 final exam for every course. So quiz 1 is conducted at the end of 4 weeks, quiz 2 is conducted at the end of 8 weeks and the final exam is conducted at the end of 12 weeks when the course is completed. So some pointers with regard to when the qualifier score will be used as quiz 1 score and when it will not be used. So supposing you are doing the qualifier in say January 2024 term, right? So if you continue to register to courses having passed the qualifier in January term itself, the qualifier will be considered as quiz 1 score, then you will go on to write quiz 2 and the final exam and we will get out your grade based on it, right? So if you register to the qualifier in January 24 but you do not opt to continue with courses in the January term, but you say I will come back in May term or September term, in that case we will use your qualifier score as the quiz 1 score in the May term for the courses you register. But supposing you register for say English 1 and Maths 1 in the January term after your qualifier in the January term, in the May term we will not consider your qualifier scores as quiz 1 scores, you have to give your quiz 1 as a fresh quiz. That's how the policy of the program works. That's what I've given here in terms of term X and term X plus 1 in generic terms so that it's not limited to any time period. But this is the way that the qualifier score will or will not be used as the quiz 1 score. The quiz 1 is broadly based on contents of weeks 1 to 4 and quiz 2 is based on weeks 1 to 8. And the final exam is based on contents provided in the weeks 1 to 12 of the course. Okay, these are the dates for this particular year, academic year of 2025. The 3 terms are listed here and the quiz 1, quiz 2 end term exam dates are given here. So these are finalized from our side. There will be no changes in this unless there is something very compelling for us to make the change, but we think that this will be the final schedule that we will adhere to. The dates for the OPPs and any other waivers that we have to do will be announced before or during the term as is applicable for each course. Read our emails, do read our announcements just in case we are making any change. We should not be making any change in these assessment dates, but if at all, please do watch out for our announcements, emails, WhatsApp messages to see whether there are any changes in the proposed dates. Okay. Let us come to the grading pattern because many of you are coming into the program for the very first time. I'm not sure whether you're aware of how we calculate the final course grade for these courses. So I would like to spend some time in explaining how we will do the calculation for the course grades for the courses in the foundation level, right? Firstly, just like you had an eligibility to attend the qualifier exam, correct, that you got a hall ticket for the qualifier exam based on assignment scores of weeks 1 to 4, there is an eligibility to get the hall ticket for the final exam also, right? So the eligibility to get the hall ticket for the final exam is average of the best 5 out of the first 9 weeks of graded online assignments that you do in the course should be greater than or equal to 40%, okay? And you have to mandatorily attend one of the 2 quizzes. These 2 conditions have to be satisfied to get the hall ticket for the final exam. And eligibility to obtain the final course grade, whether it's a pass grade or it's a fail grade, attending the end term exam is mandatory for that. With respect to any other specifics of courses, check the grading document for further details. But basically, the final exam is mandatory to attend if you need to get a pass grade in your course. So, calculating the final score, how do we do it? There is a generic formula that we use for 7 out of the 8 foundation courses. So, supposing we have GAA, which is defined as average score in best 10 out of all weekly graded assignments. Okay, so this is one component that is there. QZ1 is the score in quiz 1, QZ2 is the score in quiz 2, and F is the score in the final exam that you will write after the end of 12 weeks. Assuming that these are the assessment components for the course, 10% weightage is given for the average score in the weekly graded assignment. So, we have given it as 0.1 GAA, and then there is a formula wherein if you have attended both quizzes or if you have attended one quiz, we do a combination of the two, see whichever is the higher mark, and then we add it to the weekly graded assignment score. So, this is the formula that we use, and for statistics too, we have a bonus points component from one extra activity also. So, that is something that is optional. You can do it if you want. If you want to get more marks, you can do that. For statistics 1, we just introduced it last term. I am hoping it will continue, but you can again watch out for announcements on it to get some bonus points from this. Otherwise, the final score is calculated based on your weekly graded assignments, your quiz 1, your quiz 2 and the end term exam score. For Python programming alone, we will have 2 programming exams that will be scheduled for you. So, the eligibility for appearing for the online proctored programming exam, this is a term that you will have to get familiar with. It is called OPPE in our site. So, lot of mails and messages you will get based on this term called OPPE. So, all students will be scheduled to write OPPE 1, which is the first programming exam. So, all of you can attempt it and you can score in that. Apart from it, apart from the weekly graded assignments we have in Python, which is an multiple choice, multiple select kind of a quiz thing, as well as programming assignments, every week on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we also open up a timed programming assignment. And you have to attempt this timed programming assignment. One, it gives you a practice for handling the OPPs. So, the OPPs are typically 90 minutes in which you have to write 3 or 4 programs. For those of you who are very new to coding, it is a huge challenge that people are not really able to do 3 programs in 90 minutes, get it to work, compile, run and also pass the test cases. Hence, what we have done with these Friday, Saturday, Sunday timed assignment is that we try to emulate the OPPs and we give you a 7 PM to 9 PM time and we say try to do the programs that we are given in that slot so that you get used to how do you apportion your time between the programs within a limited duration. That is some practice that we give you. But this weekly assignment that we do on Friday, Saturday, Sunday will define the eligibility for you to appear in OPPE 2. Okay. So, if the average of the scores of the best 4 out of the first 6 timed assignments is greater than or equal to 40 out of 100, only then we will schedule OPPE 2 for you. Else, we will not schedule OPPE 2 for you. Please be clear about this. We've had many students in the past who do not read this, in the grading document, say they are not aware of it. But this is a condition that we have been following at least for the last 2 or 3 terms, and this will be valid even for the terms that are coming up. And eligibility to write the final exam is as follows. One is of course the weekly graded assignment score like we did in the previous slide. Best 5 out of the first 9 weekly assignment scores should be greater than or equal to 40 out of 100, that is there. And if the average of the scores of the best 4 out of the first 6 timed assignments is also greater than 40 out of 100. So, you can see that the weekly timed assignment that we do on the weekends affects you in 2 ways. It determines your eligibility for OPPE 2. It determines your eligibility to get the hall ticket for the final exam. So, you need to do your weekly graded assignments. You need to do your weekend programming assignments. You need to also do your OPP as well to be eligible for the final exam and to get a final course grade. Okay. So eligibility for the final course grade, you can see attending the end term exam, like we said, which is mandatory. Score in one of the two OPPs should be greater than 40 out of 100. Otherwise, you will not get a pass grade. So we are ensuring in the Python course that you know the theory part also well, but you also know to write a program and you're able to pass the programming exam. So I hope this is clear. Go through the grading document if you have any doubts. If you have further any questions, you can ask the instructors or you can ask on the Discourse forum and the team will reply to you.
Having discussed all this, we now need to look at more serious issues which are important for maintaining the academic integrity of this program, which is the rules which govern the program related to academic malpractices. There is something called graded punishments. These graded punishments will be imposed on anyone who indulges in academic malpractices. This can be during an exam or an assignment. So some of the academic malpractices are listed here, which is unfair communication, use of material or devices which is not permitted, impersonation, plagiarism, and forging of documents, etc. This is not a comprehensive list, so there are many other activities which would be deemed as academic malpractices. A comprehensive list will be sent to students every time there is an exam. You will be able to see this, and this document is also available on your dashboard to go and look up. You will be able to see which are all activities which are considered to be academic malpractices. There are serious consequences when you are talking about such malpractices. They can range from getting a U grade in the concerned course and 1 grade lesser in all the other courses, or it could be U grade for all the courses registered in that term, or you can also get debarred from registering for the next term, or you can be expelled from the program as well. So depending on the violation, the consequences can be quite severe. So we hope you understand the consequences of your actions and you act accordingly. So when it comes to non-academic misconduct, cyberbullying, sexual harassment and things of that sort, there is actually zero tolerance here at IIT Madras. For when we have both academic or non-academic malpractices or misconduct, we do not take it lightly. There is a disciplinary committee which is constituted for the BS program. So this is a Senate subcommittee, which means it has been empowered to make certain recommendations to the Senate directly, and their recommendations will be discussed and approved by the Senate. Once it's approved by the Senate, it gets implemented. Okay, so please understand that there are very serious consequences for your actions.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining today. I think we take questions after this. Just one change for those who might watch this orientation video a little later. The Python OPP 1 conditions have changed now. All of you by default do not get into the Python OPP 1, but we are checking the scores in weeks 1 to 4. And if you become eligible in that is when you get the exam scheduled for Python OPP 1. So check the latest grading document and the rules for the Python course definitely for all the courses, in fact, in foundation level. But then check the rules for Python because it was different from what was played in the video. Shivarshini, if you can start taking questions and I will come in as required.
Sure. Students can raise your hands one by one. And one more thing is that if you're not able to see the access to the dashboard and everything, that will be updated to you shortly. Let us take the generic questions relating to the foundation level. So please proceed accordingly. Yes, Tanira. You may.
Yeah, so can you tell me more about the mentorship services on this? Hello. Hello, this is Sriram. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, just give us a minute. Yes, tell me, go on with your question. Sure.
Yeah, so I'm Sriram, and I would like to know more about the mentorship services. The mentorship services.
Yeah, so basically every week we have about three interactions with the instructors where they will clear doubts and also answer questions on the assignments. Apart from it, we have senior students who are doing TA-led sessions. So that is also part of the coursework that is there. This mentorship was brought in specifically for students who probably are not able to either attend the live sessions or get their doubts clarified in them, or they want a little more dedicated support for themselves in terms of mentoring. Or maybe a lot of students are also used to the tuition class kind of method where you give them a time and you say 3 times a week attend this, and you will you can study from the course with a smaller group that we form for you in some sense. So that was the concept behind the mentorship. So when you sign up for the mentorship, basically, I think you pay rupees 2,000 and 1,000 gets refunded based on your attendance to the mentorship classes. You'll get assigned to a mentor who will handle 10 students as a group. And there are, I think, 2 or 3 classes that the mentor schedules in a particular week for a course. And I don't know if you have opened the morning slot. There are some slots that are open normally that are 7 to 9 p.m., 9 to 11, or 4 to 6, 5 to 7. There are some slots that are open. Sometimes we have a morning class also. And you attend those 3 classes with that mentor, same mentor every single week, along with a group of students who are assigned to you. So it's more like a small group study that I will say that happens for a course across the entire term. So week after week, this goes on, and you can study together with the other group and the mentor as part of this. So that's the thing. We just wanted to emulate a small study group if you're not able to form a study group of your own, and also give you a dedicated support in case you require that and are not able to use the regular TA and the instructor sessions. So that's how the mentorship works.
Okay, so how do I avail this? How do I register to
The
this?
mentorship form is open. Shivashni, is it open or are we going to open it? I've seen discussions about it. Akshaya, is it open or?
Ma'am, the mentorship form is open actually. It was
And
closed
you've sent
also.
out announcements, huh?
Yes, ma'am, the announcements were sent. It was actually open for few courses like math, stats, and some of the foundation courses. And it was closed also. We gave an extension for 1 day until 9th, and then we closed it.
So, Shriram, I think if you miss the mentorship form, just write to us and maybe we can enable it for you. Which course are you looking for specifically?
Uh, Maths and stats actually. Actually, we tried on 9th, but it didn't work.
Okay, send us an email. Akshay, you can put your email probably on the chat. You can send it to Akshaya so that it doesn't get lost in the support emails, and we'll see whether we can enable that for you. Okay.
Yeah, sure. What about the group, like housing groups, house groups, like the
Yeah, those you
benchmark
get
location?
allocated to. Yeah, those you get allocated to automatically. That should be done another week or 10 days time. So you've registered this term to the first time, is it? To the
Yes,
program?
yes.
And what is your background? A student or?
Student.
Okay, do you do another degree or you're doing this
No,
with us
standalone.
alone?
As of now,
Standard.
Yeah.
Okay, so in another probably a week or 10 days, you should get allocated to a group and a house also. And once you're done there, they will have orientations, they will have some sessions where they induct you into that particular activity, I think.
Does that include like a WhatsApp group or?
Each has their own. I don't know the modalities of every house and group, how they function, but they will tell you about how to handle that.
No,
Okay.
is there any
There are
like
societies
general?
and houses. There are societies and clubs also, which are like the coding club, the chess club, and so on. You can check those out. You can get registered to those also if you're interested. And one thing, what is your background in 11, 12?
11th and 12th? I didn't get any. I didn't get the mark sheet for 12th. Oh, you mean
No, no,
math?
that is fine. I'm asking
Yeah,
whether
science group.
science group, right?
Yes,
And this is the first term of the foundation level.
yes.
then I would suggest don't go in for the mentorship. Why do you want to go in for the mentorship? The videos are there, instructor sessions are there, you're standalone. You should have the time to attend the instructor sessions and the TA sessions. So try that first, and if you're still not able to cope, then go in for these, right? Mentor sessions normally we recommend for, say, working professionals who are coming back to study after 10 years, they have a gap, they're not in touch with maths and so on. Or if it for students from non-math, non-programming backgrounds who aren't able to cope with the pace of the program, that's who we normally recommend mentorship for. If you're from a math science background in 11th, 12th and continuing, I don't think you should have a problem with coping at least the first 4 courses of the foundation level. It's very basic. It's 11th standard, 12th standard level of courses.
Okay, so is there any like specific any group where like
Any group?
yeah, is there any group where any like all the announcements are made or anything only through Gmail?
You will get Gmail on it, and the Discourse forum will start getting activated from Monday. So Discourse is the written discussion forum where you can ask your questions in writing and you can get replies also from the team there. So that forum will start from Monday onwards. And the live sessions will keep happening, which you join and you kind of go there. So once the Discourse forum comes in and you attend a few G meets with instructors, you can form your own groups. You can start introducing yourself to fellow students and doing it, I think. I mean, don't worry about getting. Are you coming to Paradox?
I'm not sure about it. I'm still deciding about it.
Okay, which place are you from?
Hyderabad.
There's a very large group in Hyderabad. I think it's about 1,000 students group there. They have a Hyderabad WhatsApp group also, if I'm not wrong. So if you get in touch with any of the other students there, normally you should be able to kind of get into the group kind. So
Okay.
just wait for a couple of days. The term has just started, right? You'll get even enough opportunities to interact and make your friends group. Just wait for a couple of days.
Yeah,
So
that
don't rush this
is it
mentor thing. I think it's okay. You'll be able to cope with the mentor stuff without the mentor stuff.
yeah, sure. Is it like a student group, the Hyderabad one? Is it a student group?
Yeah, it's a students run group. So officially,
Okay.
we don't run any WhatsApp group from our sides. It's all student run groups. The spaces that we run are Discourse for the written forum. The G meets that we do officially from our side, which are through instructors or senior students. Then there is WhatsApp one-way broadcast messages that we send for notifications, and emails or G spaces sometimes that we have. Those will be primarily what we handle from our side as official spaces. Anything else that comes outside is unofficial, run by the students.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for that.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, my question is, do foundation students need to take Qualifier 1 exam, which is on 13th of July?
So if you're directly, if you've not written foundation but coming through the JE route and entering the foundation level, the qualifier exam is same as the quiz 1 exam. So we don't call it a qualifier, we call it is quiz 1 for also the qualifier students. The quiz 1 is based on the first 4 weeks of content, so you mandatorily have to write it. There's no choice. So the quiz 1 is what we treat as qualifier, except that students who do the qualifier have a condition of getting so much marks before they can proceed with the program. You won't have that thing. So even if you get maybe 0 or a 10 marks, we are not going to remove you from the program. You can proceed with the course. But for qualifier, it is not so.
Because, ma'am, I have taken this quiz 1 exam when I was in qualifier level. After then, I have been
Which
promoted.
term did you do the qualifier?
Ma'am, it was January term. I re-attempted qualifier.
Akshay, those scores will be considered, or he has to take it again?
Ma'am, actually, I didn't get him. What did he say? I'm sorry.
He took the qualifier reattempt in January. So he's asking whether
Yes,
July
ma'am.
13th he has to write the quiz 1 or those marks will be considered.
No, ma'am, he has to write the quiz 1.
He has to write the quiz 1. Those won't be considered.
No, they also need.
Okay, only in the same term when you pass and proceed, it will be considered.
Proceed, yes, that will be considered as quiz.
Okay, so when you have to, I think, write the quiz 1 again on July 13th. Anyway, it should be easy for you having done the contents again, right? But you have to do the
Yes,
weekly
ma'am.
assignments, and it's a good chance for you to probably score 100 and all because it's the second time you're doing it, right? Your marks and grades can improve.
Yes, ma'am, and it is good for me. I
Yeah,
will.
so go ahead and write the July 13th quiz.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, will I get when will I get to join these societies or clubs or something
Yeah,
like
for
that?
all students in the program, the societies clubs are open. It is up to you whether you want to join it, and it's up to you whether whatever happens there is acceptable to you or not. In terms of whatever discussions happen there, whatever activities happen there, if you find it suitable, please stay in those. If you don't find it suitable, you can leave those. But all of you are free to join the societies and clubs and all. They are completely student run. The program team from our side, we do not have a say in it, or we do not check it, we do not monitor it or any such. So the houses are, we put you students into houses, but again, those are administered by students. Societies and clubs are completely functional only by the students themselves.
Yes, sir. And ma'am, when will I get allocated this house thing?
Yeah, I just replied to the previous student. In another 10 days time, you should be getting it.
Okay, ma'am. I'm
Yeah.
just as a personal advice for me, ma'am. I'm doing this degree as a standalone, and I have took all the 4 courses in this term. So
Yeah.
should it be okay for me?
See, for standalone students, I say that you have to do at least 4 courses every term because you have the whole day to study. But you
Yes,
guys
ma'am.
have to kind of apportion your time. You have to plan your day and ensure that you all study, because it's very easy to not study also. Since you're not sent to a college, you don't have to physically sit in a class. You can't close your ears in a class. You have to listen to what the faculty says as lectures and so on. But here you have to sit, you have to log into the portal, you have to watch the lectures, you have to try the assignment. Nobody can monitor whether you're doing that or not. Your parents will not know. They'll just see you sitting on a computer. Whether you're watching YouTube, whether you're on social media or watching the lectures, only you will know that. So I would say standalone students have to do 4 courses a term, because in a regular college, normally you do 6 to 7 courses in a semester. So 4 courses a term is totally fine. You should attend all the live sessions by the instructors. It is extremely useful that you do that. You should have some study groups of students so that you can all study together, motivate each other, clarify each other's doubts as you're doing it, and all that. These are, I think, basic requirements if you want to be a standalone student.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Where are you
Yeah.
from? Which place, Ben?
I'm from Madhya Pradesh, ma'am.
Okay, Madhya Pradesh also has a pretty active students group. There are at least a couple of hundreds of students from Indore, Bhopal, that region. So try to get in touch with them. Once the house is allocated, you'll have a regional group also. You can probably get in touch with that set of students, and that should be fine for you to get started, I guess. Or go to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
live sessions. You'll normally get the set of students that you can talk to, because once you go there, you
Yes.
introduce yourself, you should be able to get a group that you can kind of mingle with, interact with, and so on.
Yes, ma'am. And it should be done, ma'am, because we are having nothing else except this online world. So it is very important for us.
Yeah, you have to. So many students have done it very well, but it depends on you. If you're going to be like a little, isolated and reclusive, not talking to people, not introducing yourself, then this program is very difficult for you. Then you have to study alone. You should be able to cope alone. But if you're a bit socially outward and you can interact online, you're happy to do that, I think this is okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, if there's something more, write to us. I think we'll also handle it. But give us 10 days time so that the kind of the program sets. And one of the things for all of you joining the program now is that Paradox is an excellent way to kind of get in touch with your fellow students. So being here and meeting the other students in person, most of them say they have formed friend groups only when they have come to Paradox, or if they have had online friends, they've come here and met them in person, and that has been a great thing to take over the next 2 or 3 years. So I would really recommend that you'll come in person and meet the others, see what's going in the program, see how people are talking about the program, the seniors in diploma and degree levels. I think you should experience that to know what the program is all about.
Yes. Ma'am, I have registered for Paradox and I'm coming to
Yeah, that
Madras.
should be fine. I think you should meet the people here, talk here, introduce yourselves, and that should be a great thing for you to do, to take back as I think a lot of friendships from here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
These
okay,
advice.
Ben. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanisha, I've unmuted you. Can you ask your question? Tanisha, can you unmute, please? Okay, I'll go to the next person. Uday, can you unmute and ask your question, please?
Ma'am, I have completed my 7 courses in the foundation level. I have got
Okay.
an I grade in the OBP exams.
Okay.
I have registered for OBP repeat. So how will things go for me in this term?
So we'll get you enrolled to the current Python course also. You can do the assignments for practice, but it's not mandatory. Uh, the marks from the previous term will be carried over for calculating your grade. If you pass the OPP and have to get a pass grade, the marks, the quiz one marks, final exam marks, all will be carried over from January term and calculated, used for calculating the final grade. But I would suggest, since you did not pass the OPP, again, go through all the assignments, do the weekly assignments with us, go to some external platforms like Lead Code and HackerRank or some other Python programming platforms. Try more programs. There must be something where either you're struggling with the logic or the time required for solving problems. So you need more practice. You have to do the practice to pass through the OPP, because this term, if you don't pass the OPP, next term will be a full repeat of the Python course again. And unless you all learn Python very, very well, diploma level is going to be a nightmare. So in diploma, normally all the courses, at least 8-10 courses are Python based. Mat 1, Mat 2, DBMS, PDSA, then ML techniques, ML practice, everything is Python based. If you don't know Python properly, it's going to be very difficult. So I would say that weekly go through your assignments, but do additional problems on other platforms and be ready to pass the OPP this time. You only have to give OPP 1 and 2. You will not be giving the other
Yes, ma'am.
exams as part of Python.
Ma'am, yesterday I received my week 1 content and there was only practice assignments. Graded assignment was not there. Ma'am, if somehow I want to practice the graded assignment, how can I do so?
Akshay, can you check this? I'm assuming we have released all the assignments yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. All the assignments are actually released. I'll check with Jayanti once.
Yeah, Python graded assignment alone, check it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Uday, we'll check it. I think it should have been live, but I'll just check what happened and get it done. It should be done today, tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, Dilip.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
So I had a couple of questions. So when I looked at the course content that's there in
Any
my
background about you? It's easier for me to answer if you all give a background.
Sure. Well, I'm trained to be an architect.
Okay.
So I've been working as an architect for like what 25 years now. So I mean, I
Oh
just
man. Okay.
yeah. So I just found this quite fascinating, all this data science and this whole new world, So I just wanted to like kind of get in and see what I can learn.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's been quite some time since I completed my 12th and all that, So it's been quite a bit of fun trying to learn maths and statistics and all that, and Python, which I enjoyed.
Oh, so how many you joined this term or you completed some courses?
No, what has happened is I gave my qualifiers. I gave my qualifiers in April.
Okay.
And I passed my statistics, Python, and English, but not my maths.
Okay, you gave the qualifier to the foundation level, or you gave the qualifier to the direct
Diploma.
admission to diploma?
Direct admission to diploma.
Okay, diploma in data science.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So there were three options that were given to me. One was like to take up just the maths in the foundation level.
Okay.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I mean, this is my first, I don't know, program or online session with IIT.
Okay.
So yeah, so I guess in about I'm going to take the quiz 1 and then quiz 2 and then the final exam, I think
So maths 1 alone you're doing. You passed stats 1 and Python.
Yeah, I passed stats, Python, and English.
Okay. How comfortable are you with Python?
Very comfortable, actually. I kind of
Okay.
enjoy it.
Okay. You already know it and use it.
I learned it for the course.
Oh, okay. Acha. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
because there was all the videos were available on the website, right? So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so I just
you learned from here now and you kind of are okay with it. Fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So it's just the maths part of it, because I was under the impression that you only need to study 4 weeks of the course to pass the exam.
Yeah,
So
that's a qualified to the foundation level, not the diploma in data science. So diploma in data science is the entire course.
okay, but I didn't know this. So I only studied 4 weeks, and then I
Yeah.
gave my maths, and I figured I didn't know anything, So but then somehow statistics and Python and everything I cleared.
Okay.
But it's just the maths that I was like a bit. So I don't think it should be a problem, because it's just another few more videos that I need to cover. So I just had some
Right.
questions regarding that, ma'am. So
Yeah.
So in the course material content that is there in my portal, in the IIT
Yeah.
portal,
Yeah.
there's one video followed by a ungraded quiz.
Yeah.
So what is this ungraded quiz? I mean,
No, so we call it activity questions. So the activity questions are basically questions based on that particular video. So if you watch a video, we say that try the questions that follow the video so that you can kind of know whether that video alone you have understood whatever has been taught or whatever. So we don't count it for the final marks of the course or any eligibility or some such. It's for your self practice.
okay.
And then there's a practice assignment that is based on the contents of the entire week. So what you get after every video is only for that video. The practice assignment will be on contents of the week. That also we don't score on our side. It's only for your practice. The graded assignment is what we will take as the scores for eligibility to the final exam and also your final grade.
Sure. So there is a deadline given for the assignment or the quiz, right?
Yeah.
So is there a problem if you finish it before the deadline? There's nothing like that, right?
No, there's nothing. So up to the deadline, you can keep submitting any number of times. Your last submission will be taken for the final scores. And for the ungraded, there is no deadline. You can do it even in week 3, week 4, whenever you want, you can do it. There's no deadline for that.
Okay. Only for the.
But once the deadline has passed, you won't be able to submit the graded assignments. We cannot reopen it for anybody or something. The answers will become available the next second.
Okay. And so there were these videos which was already listed in the IIT website, right? For the for the qualifiers, the set of videos seem to be the same.
Yeah, they're the same. That's why we say that you can study that course and come and write the direct admission exam, the entire Maths 1 course. That's the same Maths 1 course we are teaching you here. Since you didn't pass it in that, you're doing the course now.
Yeah, I mean, I could have given the qualifier again.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to experience this part,
Yeah, so I think this is a better mode. In fact, I will suggest the Stats 1 also. If you've not studied the 12 weeks, it's better to study the 12 weeks because Stats 2 will draw a lot upon it.
Oh, is it?
So if you did 4 weeks and somehow passed the direct admission qualifier, it's better to do the Stats 1 course completely.
Okay.
At least on your own, go through all the videos and learn that properly.
No, the thing is like statistics. What happened was like I could answer many of the questions. There were questions that I couldn't, but most of it I could. But
yeah, this is basic statistics of 11, 12. No, when Stats 2 comes, it becomes the advanced level. It becomes more mathematical. So that's the only thing that will change.
Okay. So you're recommending that I do the stats also?
Yeah, do the stats and watch the videos on the site through this term as you're doing the Maths 1 also.
Okay. So although I've passed, that marks may not be considered, right?
Yeah. Marks will not be considered. I'm saying just watch the videos on YouTube, go through the entire playlist.
Okay. Without joining the course.
Yeah, without joining the course. Correct.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And so that was one question. And so are there any live sessions? Apart from...
there will be. So there's a calendar that's there in your Maths 1 course. Check out the Unit 0. So there's a calendar that you can sync up to your student calendar.
I did that, and it says that there is there are courses every Sunday, Tuesday, and Saturday. Is that true?
Possible. Yeah, I don't know the exact schedule because across courses we see that there's no clash and we keep doing it. It could be. So these will be the instructor sessions. The TA sessions will be put in little this week, maybe sometime.
What is what's the difference, ma'am?
No, the instructors are the teaching faculty basically. So they come in to do about 6 hours of sessions. The TAs are the senior students who are in the degree level now who also come in and do additional session every single day. So we ensure that every day almost there is a session for mathematics that students can come in and ask their doubts and queries to. So 3 times a week the instructors do it and the remaining days the teaching assistants.
So the calendar that I have must be that, right?
Must be the instructor sessions. The TA sessions will get added to it.
Okay. TA sessions will get added to it, and which I will get to know later, is it?
In the same calendar, it will start showing up. Once we add it to the calendar, so all the sessions we'll add it to the respective course calendar. So if you add it to your student calendar, you will also know every day what's happening.
Sure. And ma'am, the previous question that had the previous student that had a question on mentorship.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that for me?
If you're good and you passed, I would not. Try this. If you're confident of maths, try it once and then you see. I would say maybe take a chance and next time you can see whether you want it.
Okay. I mean, more than passing the exam, it's just the entire experience, right? Would you get
but that is more a close group of smaller students. If you're able to attend the main sessions, I would say nothing like it. The instructor sessions are really good. And if you can attend that, that should be fine, I guess.
That would you recommend that more than the mentorship?
Yeah, definitely. That's all. We didn't have the mentorship till 2 years ago. This was introduced because we saw a lot of students who are very used to the tuition model, school model, being sent somewhere. We have to make them commit a time to study and so on, that they were not disciplined to do it themselves. So for them, we started that. Or people who probably once or twice did not pass a course and could not understand the layout of the course and take help from the regular sessions we did. They probably wanted a person who was dedicated to them every week to kind of, be comfortable and do something. So different reasons of why they come in, but primarily it's that. So if you're able to cope from the videos and the sessions that we give you, that's more than enough, which is what about 50% of the students or more actually do. So
okay. And ma'am, what is a standalone student? I mean, what I don't understand that.
This is their primary degree after 12th standard. They're not going to any other physical college or they're not doing any other degree. This is their first undergraduate degree that they're doing. First and only.
Okay. That's what it means, is it?
Yeah.
And so if would it be possible to continue into the BS after this foundation?
So you have registered for the direct admission to the diploma.
Yes.
Normally the degree level comes if you do the foundation and the 2 diplomas, then you go to the degree level. So after you do the diploma in data science, you can do the diploma in programming. That we have enabled that because there also they require just maths 1, stats 1, 6 weeks of it. So you're already ahead of it. So you become eligible to do that. You can do up to that and maybe write to us after that if you still want to do the degree courses. We'll let you.
Okay. All right, ma'am. That sounds good. Thank you.
Are you coming to Paradox?
I'm sorry.
Are you coming to Paradox? I said.
What is that, ma'am?
Okay, you should just go to our website under students. You can see a link called Paradox. So Paradox is the 5-day student fest that we do where students get access to the campus and about 5,000 of them normally come. They stay in the hostels here for 5 days. They have sports events, cultural events, technical events, a lot of workshops we run. Convocation happens that time. So that's the time that students come to campus and are here physically once a year.
Okay. Would you recommend that? I mean,
absolutely. It's June 3rd to 8th. And in fact, we are running 38 technical workshops this time by various faculty, industry people and all that. Those are nice events to attend. So that happens morning and afternoon, 10 a.m. to 12 and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on 4th, 5, 6, 7. On 4 days, we are running 38 workshops. So it's good to go interact with the faculty. You'll meet a lot of your fellow students also. You'll see a lot of the 40 plus group also who are there, who are in various levels, diploma level, degree level, graduating this year also, many of them. So they also will be coming. Yeah. So they are there.
So
we have about 4,000 working professionals.
Nice.
So many of them in this category. So you can meet them, you can make friends, you can form a group. I would really recommend Paradox for anybody who is actually getting into the program because it's one of the quickest ways to find your peer group.
Okay, so it's what time between
it's 10 June 4th to 8th. 4th morning is the inauguration. 3rd is the day 0 that they have some icebreakers. But 4th morning is the formal inauguration. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 days it's happening this year on campus.
4, 5, 6, 7 and 10 a.m. to?
No. The events are, they do a 12 to 12. They do a full 24 hours thing. They maximize the thing. But there are events that go on morning, every day, 5 a.m. They have some sports run. They'll have some, I think they have some tennis match, football match, badminton going on and stuff like that. Then through the day, they have cultural events. So they have competitions. I think some 70 events are slotted for this year. So they have music, dance, quiz competition, debate competition, poetry, something. Then they have Also professional events, there's a DJ event, I think there's some
Mhm.
fashion show, there is something else and all that stuff that the
Okay, okay,
students
okay.
handle.
So what time
It's
can
a
you meet?
proper college fest, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
since you are back to being a student, you can come back and
Yeah,
participate.
yeah,
So,
that sounds amazing. That sounds
yeah.
amazing. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I'll look into that and try to
Yeah,
apply.
yeah, please. Sure.
Yeah. Thank
Think
you.
if there's anything that you require through the thing, my ID is bharti@study.iitm.ac.in. I'll be available on GChat. You can ping me on that if you have anything or drop an email to me.
Okay. How do I spell it, ma'am?
BHARATHI
PHI at?
at study.iitm.ac.in.
Okay, okay, ma'am. I'll save that and I'll send you a message in
Yeah,
case I
yeah.
have any questions, ma'am. Thanks
Sure,
a ton.
absolutely. Yeah, sure, Dilip. Thanks.
Next, the student under Vivo V22 can ask the query.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Tanisha.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I'm already enrolled for 4 courses, but now I
Okay.
doubt if I'll be able to go through all 4 of them. So is there a way I can reduce the number of courses?
You're in the first term of the foundation, is it?
The foundation one.
On the first term.
Yes, the first term.
What's your background?
Ma'am, I'm from a maths background and I'm currently pursuing another degree in physics.
Okay, I think the first 4 courses are not so difficult to do together. Being from a maths background and something, English should be very accessible. Maths one should be accessible. Stats one might be new but very doable. And computational thinking is more like a precursor to programming. Do you have any programming background?
No, ma'am, I don't have any background as such.
Yeah, but basically 2 courses are what will be new for you too. You should be able to kind of do, watch and study. I would say first 4 courses are doable to do along with the college degree. The second 4 you may not want to take together. So there I would definitely say do a English plus Python and or English plus maths and then a stats plus Python or some such. But the first 4 you should be able to do. Anyway, the drop window is only after 28 days. So it's sometime in June end. So try the first 4 weeks, see how you're able to cope. If you can't cope, you drop it at that time.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, more details are given in the handbook regarding the drop. You can check that.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, Tanisha. Vivo V22222. I think it's a phone name, right? I was a little confused. Who that is?
Yes. I have unmuted her. You can ask your query, Vivo.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah,
Please
thank you.
introduce yourself. Give me some background about you and then
Yeah,
ask the question if
sure,
it's
sure.
something specific.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my name is Vijay Lakshmi and I'm from Bangalore. I have paid for the foundational courses.
Okay.
Two papers I have taken, madam. For computer science and statistics, I have taken for the first term. But yet, in my page, I have got the login ID also from IIT. But yet, in my courses page, I am unable to log into my course content. I have sent several emails to the support. They are saying that update or refresh, but still in my laptop, I am unable to get the course content and I am being labeled as a qualifier only. I don't know what to do to get my course content.
You have passed the qualifier or you, what route have you taken to come in?
Ma'am, I wrote the exams for the qualifier through the regular route only, ma'am. And I have got the admission letter from the IIT. Then I have paid the foundation level
Okay.
fees.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Shivashni, can you do a breakout room and just check for her?
I can tell my what.
No, 1 minute. Let me just do that. Shivashni, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Likewise,
Can you
ma'am,
do a
for
breakout
the
room and
students, yeah, sure, sure. Actually, the few other students also have the same question and they have given in the chat and we have to check that as well.
okay, why don't you do a quick Gmeet or a breakout room and check this? Because
Yes,
all
ma'am.
the access is supposed to be given from our side, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Samsung SM A146B.
So what am I supposed to do, ma'am?
Hello.
Yeah, just 1 minute, Samsung, whoever you are. Shivashni, can you please tell them what to do?
Yes, ma'am. I'm creating a breakout room. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, so Vijayalakshmi, just 1 minute, ma'am. Please don't panic. Just wait. So she's
Okay.
creating a breakout room in Zoom. She'll give the link. You can join that breakout room. You share your screen, show her what is happening. We'll just check because as per us, all the
Okay.
access is given. We'll just check what has happened to the access or whether there's some other issue.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Please give me the Gmeet link, ma'am. Zoom, I am not updated in Zoom.
Okay, I think my colleague will handle it with you. Just follow up with Srivashni on the chat. Okay.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Sure,
you.
ma'am. I'll give a Gmail link to her as well.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, who was next? The Samsung phone person.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have the same question as the previous one, but I like you to know that I qualified my qualifier exam on December 22, 24, and this year I enrolled for this May term, but I am not unable to see the content.
Yeah, just follow up with Srivashni. She'll give a link. You can probably join there and show it to her. Okay.
Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Yeah, Vishwak Ravikanti.
Yes, ma'am. The same issue I had, ma'am.
Yeah, same answer. Please follow up with my colleague. Okay.
Okay. Will the
Yeah.
link will they will link, provide the link in chat box, ma'am?
Yeah, they will.
Okay, ma'am.
Sanidhya.
Ma'am, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. I'm
Good
Sanadya
afternoon.
Verma,
Yeah.
and I'm from Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
I'm more into like coding and developing softwares. Okay. Since last 6 years, I'm doing all the development type of things. Okay. So for now, like I'm pursuing my Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering along with the BS degree. So I need to know that BS degree is only for research, or we can like apply it for for job purposes and all those and all of those regular things. And mainly, I am doing it with another degree. So is it hectic for registering 4 courses together for first term?
First term, 4 courses are very accessible, should be okay for you. Second term, if you're not strong in maths and mathematics, then maths and stats will be a problem. English should be okay. You're saying you're a programmer, so Python should be okay. But
Right.
mathematics and statistics, if you depends on your proficiency, whether you can handle both or not handle both, then it might be better to split the next 4 courses into 2 parts. Again, when you do the programming diploma, if you're very comfortable with databases, with Python programming again or Java programming and all, you can do maybe 2 or 3 courses at the most. I will say not more than that because you have a college degree also going on. So
Right,
for the
ma'am.
diploma, you can take 2 or 3 courses per term. There are 4 projects also. You need to finish those. So complete the diploma by maybe 5 terms maximum. That is something that you can think of. 2, 3 courses, a mix of it, and then doing the projects also along with it. So that's something you can do. This degree is a proper employability based degree. So the way that we have described, if you've seen all our orientation videos, it is for skilling students to get jobs. That is the primary purpose of this degree. That's why courses are taught in a hands-on manner that students learn the skills and they can get jobs. But you can also do research after doing it. Hence, you have made pathways for it in the degree level. So depending on what your interest is, whether it's to get a job or whether it's to do research, the degree level electives will have both in it.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I had one more question. I am mainly more into getting into an startup, like a development company. Okay. So, is there any community to get in touch in with IIT Madras for startup things?
You'll have to find that out. We don't have any formal partnership with IIT Madras startup ecosystem, but students have been applying and getting some funding for their POCs and stuff. But I'm not too aware of that process. We don't interact also with that team, but there is a team that also permits BS students to apply for the startup seek funding.
Right, ma'am. Right, ma'am. Got it. And that's all. And I had same issues since I have like entered into BS program with my like JEE based entry. Okay. But actually I'm not able to access my like courses, and I got emails regarding my graded assignments that it has like it has a deadline and all those things. Okay. But since I'm logging into my dashboard, I'm not getting any course content. Okay. So, and on my level it's showing qualifier, not foundational. Like 10 or 15 days before, it was showing me like I am on the foundational level, but now it's changed on qualifier level, and now it's
Hello.
problematic that it's not showing content. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I got the question. So you need to interact with my colleague here.
All right, ma'am. All right, ma'am. I have joined that Google Meet link. I would probably
Yeah,
contact
yeah,
it
they
there.
will help you out there with whatever the thing is. Okay.
Right, right, ma'am. Thank
Sure.
you.
Thanks. Thank you. Yes, Saumili Hazra. If any of you has issues with accessing your content, please go to that link that has been provided. I cannot help you out here. I'm only answering questions on anything that you have with respect to the foundation level or the program. So if you have access issues, please join the Gmeet link that's given in the chat box. Yes, Saumili.
Audible now? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Saumili, I can hear you feebly, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I qualified in 13 July 2024. I joined this degree in May 2024, and have uh, I have to do the two more subjects to complete my foundation. But it immediately as you mentioned that in 9 times you have to complete your foundation, right? But I already passed by my 9 months, but I haven't completed yet. So then will I join the two diplomas in future?
Only if you complete the foundation, you can join the diploma, not before that.
Okay. So then can I do the two diplomas like the normally if I qualify, if I complete my foundation after that?
Sorry, what's the question? Can you do two diplomas?
I need to say, can I do
Hello.
two diplomas in future after the completing
Hello.
my foundation successfully?
Hello,
Yeah, after the
Srivashni.
Sri Varshni is given a Gmeet link, right, on the chat. Can you join that, please?
Ma'am, I
Samsung
can't
SM.
join that. Some problem facing. That's it.
Yeah, she's given the link there. Please join the Gmeet link that's given there in the
Okay.
chat box.
So then, if I completed the successful the foundation, then within my future, I can do it, right?
Yeah, you will join the diploma courses, correct.
Okay. Thank you. That was my but ma'am,
I would
uh,
suggest all of you go through the orientation videos we have. I think we've done at least 100 plus hours of videos about the program, how you progress. Students have talked about how they have done. We have the website with all the details. These all details you should be knowing, right? When you're on the program, that after the foundation, you can do both the diploma courses. I didn't understand the question that you're asking. You can do both the diplomas. I'm not sure what the doubt is.
Ma'am, I have a one more question, which is that I uh, wanted to enroll myself in the mentorship program, but I missed that date. Can you please recommend me now as a mentorship session?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you clearly. Can you repeat that?
Basically, ma'am, my question is that I missed out the mentorship date. So can I now join here? Can you see
Right to Akshay
the
and see, I don't know, the mentorship is closed for now. Like she was saying, the form is already closed. Please write a mail to Akshay. We'll see whether we can open it for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Yes, Pammi, are you there? Pammi, you're unmuted, but if you're talking, we can't hear you. Shruti, are you there? Shrutika.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I have given qualifier exam in January term.
Okay.
But due to one subject, I have to reattempt in and given in March.
Okay.
So now I have means I am in foundation level, but I haven't got my call from my access.
That's what I said. You have to join the Gmeet link given in the chat for course access. I'm not handling
It's
course access issues here.
it's all showing the date of previous submissions.
Yes, Suresh, there is a Gmeet link given in the chat box. Please join the Gmeet link. My team is there. They will help you through this.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks. Shriram?
Yeah, actually, I had a doubt, but it just slipped my mind. So, are
Yeah.
there any specific recommended textbooks for the foundation level?
For every course, if there is a specific textbook, we would have given it. Otherwise, if there are too many textbooks, we would not give it. We would say that the videos are sufficient normally.
Is there any, would I have any access to like the IIT Madras library or anything?
No, not currently, Shri.
Facilities?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So, so where are the like recommended textbooks?
It should be there on the course webpage, or you can ask on the Discourse forum. They will answer you.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Ramdev Sharma?
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
My question is, I didn't register any course for this term. I just qualify my foundation level. Actually, I'm
Okay.
in final year of my BTech final. I'm in BTech final year. My
Okay.
question is that once I took diploma course, once I register for diploma level, can I take an improvement in foundation level?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, that's
But
it.
you've not even done foundation level, right?
I completed my foundation level, ma'am, this term.
Oh, completed foundation level. Okay, you haven't
Uh,
registered to diploma courses.
I didn't register this term any course. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
you
BTech.
can take improvement, but I would really not recommend an improvement unless you really want it. Otherwise, I would say progress with the program because the program itself has so many courses for you to complete that if you keep doing improvement again and again, students keep doing improvement and not progress at all. So you have access to the videos, you have access to the assignments. I would say do a self study to improve your knowledge. Don't invest in improvement because the fees is also double. So why do you want to waste money paying double the fees and doing an improvement? So I would say finish your diploma level. And after that, in the degree level, if you want to come back, improve foundation, maybe you should do that, but not at the diploma level.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a nice
sure.
day, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Sanyam Sinha.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon.
Ma'am, my background is I have cleared my qualifier exam in September 2024 batch, and
Okay.
right now I have registered for foundation level. And
Okay.
I have two basic questions that you have told me to go in the GMeet, so I will not ask here.
Okay.
The doubt is that as I am a standalone student, so I want to join in the city meetup, which
Okay.
is happening with different houses. How
Okay.
can I join them as a matlab, mm, I am a standalone, so I have to get interaction with other students as well.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so once the houses get the list and you're put into that, they will start sending you those messages. So just wait for 10 days. Like I said, in 10 days, I think you should get allocated to your houses. After that, the secretary or whoever is in charge, they will start sending you out the mails on that.
Okay, ma'am. And another question is that what's the procedure for becoming TA?
Yeah, finish your foundation level. At that point, we'll tell you. Only once you come to diploma, normally the TA-ship starts. So finish your foundation level and after that you can know about it.
Okay, ma'am. Any eligible criteria for that?
Minimum CGPA of 8.5 and S grades in the courses that you want to become a TA for.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Rishali, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm Roshali. I'm Roshali from Maharashtra. I'm a standalone student. I'm doing foundation this term, second term. I'm currently enrolled.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I want to actually have a doubt because I want to prepare for GATE 2027 as I will be eligible, or I'm not sure I will be eligible or not, but I have a doubt. In 2027, I will be cleared all the two diplomas if I took the fast track. So, what is the criteria for appearing in GATE, ma'am?
You can appear in GATE, but you're saying you're a standalone student, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can appear in GATE in 2027 if you finished it, but you can go for applications to masters only when you finish the degree program. So in December 27, if you finish the degree, then possibly in 28 June, you can apply for admissions. So you can try the 27 GATE and the 28 GATE also.
Yes, ma'am. But is there any criteria of credits that it should be completed by then?
No, there is no such rule.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Sajid, are you there? I don't see your mic at all to unmute you. I don't. Yeah, Sajid, can you unmute now? SK Sajid, can you unmute?
Yes, ma'am. I have the same issue that regarding that login problem and content.
Yeah, please join the Gmeet link that's there in the chat, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks. Pammi, are you there? Okay, for some reason your mic is not working. We're not able to hear you. I don't know whether you joined Zoom, you gave access to the mic or something like that. Monu, if you want to ask a doubt, you have to raise your hand and then I'll give you unmute permission. Okay. Okay, I'm moving on to Kumar Piyush. Kumar Piyush, can you unmute and ask your question, please?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yes.
Actually, my voice is coming multiple times, so I'm getting irritated. So my question is I want to know more about mentorship program. Like, I am a student pursuing another degree along with this degree, and I am working professional also.
Okay. So, like I was describing, I don't know whether you joined the meeting when I was describing the mentorship process, but it's basically a weekly 3 classes with a mentor that you take and you have to pay for it, but the process is
Ma'am,
over for this term.
sorry to disturb you, but your voice is coming multiple times, so I'm unable to get it. Let me keep this meeting and resolve it.
Okay, am I clear now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I think you have to check your audio on your side because I think so far I've been speaking, it has been okay. If you're connected on 2 devices or something, it might echo. I'm not sure how you're connected. Akhilesh, you have a question?
हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
गुड मॉर्निंग
मैम मैं हिंदी में बात करूं?
हाँ हाँ बोलो।
यस मैम मैं बिहार का रहने वाला हूं, बेगूसराय डिस्ट्रिक्ट से। मेरा बैकग्राउंड मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में मैंने डिप्लोमा किया है मैम, और मैं वर्किंग हूं। मैंने जनवरी टर्म में रजिस्टर किया था, और मैं मार्च में सेकेंड अटेम्प्ट में क्वालिफाई किया, क्वालिफायर पास किया। तो मैम मैंने इस टर्म में मई टर्म में मैं 3 सब्जेक्ट्स लिया हूँ, स्टेट 1, इंग्लिश 1 एंड सीटी। तो मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मैं इस टर्म में मुझे क्या लैपटॉप्स की ज़रूरत होगी? उसे मैंने मैंडेटरी सिस्टम में देखा है कि जो हैंडबुक में दिया हुआ है उसमें दिया हुआ है लैपटॉप्स के बारे में। तो इस सिस्टम में मुझे ज़रूरत होगी, इस टर्म में मुझे ज़रूरत होगी लैपटॉप की। नेक्स्ट टर्म तो मुझे पता है क्योंकि पाइथन वगैरह होगी तो उसमें मुझे नेसेसरी लेना पड़ेगा।
इस टर्म में मैंडेटरी नहीं होगी, पढ़ सकते हो तुम मोबाइल फोन से, लेकिन बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा मोबाइल फोन पे बहुत देर तक देख के पढ़ना ना। वीडियो जैसे कि 3 कोर्स में अगर तुम एनरोल हुए हो तो 3 कोर्स का कंटेंट हर हफ्ते 9 घंटे आएंगे, तो 9 घंटे का वीडियो तुम्हें मोबाइल में देखना पड़ेगा। फिर उसको असाइनमेंट्स का भी मोबाइल में करना पड़ेगा। लाइव सेशन हो रहा है तो मोबाइल में ज्वाइन
यस
करोगे
मैम,
तो
यस मैम।
इट इज अ बिट डिफिकल्ट अगर तुम मोबाइल में ही पूरा करोगे तो इज इट मैंडेटरी कि तुम्हें कंप्यूटर चाहिए? शायद नहीं। जैसे कि तुम बोल रहे थे पाइथन में जब जाते हो तो बिल्कुल कंप्यूटर चाहिए तुम्हें। अब तो पढ़ सकते हो बट इट बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, आई पे स्ट्रेन होगा, और ये बिल्कुल बेस्ट मेथड नहीं है पढ़ने के लिए जब तुम ऑनलाइन कोर्स में रजिस्टर हुए हो।
यस मैम। एक और मुझे बस वही जो हमारा डैशबोर्ड है उसमें वीक 1 कंटेंट नहीं दिख रहा है, वो मैं जी मीट पर ज्वाइन कर लेता हूँ। बाकी मेरा और
हाँ
कोई
ठीक है,
क्वेश्चन नहीं।
श्योर अखिलेश, यस, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
Rishali, you have another question?
Yeah, ma'am. It is regarding to NPTEL courses.
Yeah.
If I took NPTEL in diploma level or foundation level, then it will be eligible for credit in BS level, BSc
Yes,
level.
yes. Yes, yes.
If
You
I
have
took
to
it
enroll.
before.
Yeah, you have to enroll with your student email ID, only then we will consider it.
So even if I do it before, no, it doesn't make any problem, na, ma'am,
No,
while
no, no change.
considering it.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Shan, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, right now, May term will be my first in this degree. Ma'am, my
Okay.
doubt is that, ma'am, how can I contact like IITM other than Gmail method for discussions like academic related, like which courses should I choose in the next term, like that?
So normally we run a lot of orientation sessions so that the houses run counseling sessions. So once you get into a house, the houses run various counseling sessions that are there. And once you have some student groups, you'll automatically get information on how you should register, what courses to take, and all that. There's infinite information out there about the program, I think, on how students are taking courses. So you don't necessarily need to contact IIT Madras for this. Also, I've given pathways in the orientation program. You can choose any one of it and you can go as per your capability and as per your time availability.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Layanta Bera.
Namaste, ma'am.
Yeah, namaste.
I'm Lan from Indore. Actually,
Yeah.
right now I am in term 2 foundation course.
Okay.
I want to know how to effectively study in these 4 subjects like Python, mainly Python.
Okay.
What should be my way of study that I can score better?
See, the only way to study Python is by coding. There is no other way to study Python. Watching videos or watching somebody code is not going to help you. If you have listened to Andrew sir's, lectures on any of the orientations and all, he will say it's like driving, right? If you want to learn car driving, you can't sit beside a person who knows car driving, or you can't be watching somebody drive a car and learn to drive a car. You have to drive the car to learn it. So Python and any coding is something like that. The more number of hours you put into coding, the more confident you will be. So the only way we will say is start with the contents that we give you if you've never done coding in your life. Start with the programs that we give you, practice assignments, graded assignments in the programming side, and sit and code. And you have to get really, really comfortable on making a mistake, how to identify the mistake, how do you debug the mistake and find out that your code works. That is something that is very, very important. So every day you have to code. If you're a new programmer, then every single day sitting and coding for 1 or 2 hours is the key to learning coding. And unless you know Python properly, diploma courses will be absolutely a struggle. You will not be able to understand, not do well. It will just be kind of a D grade every single term. So unless you are proficient in Python, the diploma courses are not the best way to get into the program. So Python programming, I will just say that follow all the assignments, do it yourself, struggle through it, learn how to do it, debug your own mistakes that you're doing. Once you finish the programming assignments that we have given, go to any platform, just Google Python programs, and there are like thousands of platforms on the internet where Python codes and problems are given. You can also practice on those to understand more about it. So there's no way to learn Python except to do coding. That's the only way to learn Python programming.
Yes, ma'am. Another thing, ma'am, I have a suggestion. Like, suppose we are getting 12 weeks of content. Is it possible that at a time we get 4 or 5 weeks content, and after 1 week, then we have to submit the assignment that should be as per your rules and regulations? And suppose, like, example is, suppose we are getting a book. In the book we are getting all the contents for that book actually, but in case of suppose mathematics or statistics or whatever maybe the courses, so we are not able to get beyond the 1 week courses. So as a working professional and some social works are there, so if sometimes a 2 day 3 day missing is also very difficult for me or maybe some others also to cope up with other, because every 1 week we are getting new contents, and this is new, exactly new to us. If we know the contents of the chapters or syllabuses, then it will be better for us that we at a time we can see the chapters 4 weeks or maybe 12 weeks.
So all the playlists are publicly available on YouTube. All the contents of the 45-50 courses we run in the entire program are publicly available on YouTube. So you can just go to YouTube. If you Google Maths 1 of BS degree program, the entire 12 weeks content is available there. So if you want to watch videos, you can actually go there and watch videos. What we do on the portal is we release it weekly, because many of them, when we give them 4 weeks of content, are also overwhelmed by the content. They don't know what to do. Suddenly they are thinking, oh, so much I have to study. They don't know how to handle it. So week on week on the portal we release. But if you go to YouTube, all the contents is available there. You can watch it anytime. In fact, we recommend students that during the break time itself, you can start watching the next semester's courses so that you're prepared when you start the courses with us.
Is that courses are sequence wise, week 1, week 2, week?
Yeah, it is all sequence wise. It's a playlist only. It's all sequential.
That means for every batch, all the sequences are completely same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Kunal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a doubt that is there any minimum CGPA to get into the diploma courses?
No, there is no minimum CGPA from foundation to diploma. Only from diploma to degree we have. Is it okay, Kunal?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Kumar Piyush?
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, I had a problem that your voice is coming multiple times. No, it's fine.
Yeah,
So
please tell
my
me.
question is, how I can join mentorship program?
Yeah, the mentorship program is closed for this particular term. Please write to Akshaya, my colleague, and we'll see whether we can open the form for you in case you need mentorship. Otherwise, we had sent out emails and the registration is over. Last week itself is over, is what my team tells me.
All right. So, okay. And another question I have that, as I told you that I'm a working profession, I got limited time to study. So, in the foundation, even I opted three subjects only: stats, computational thinking, and English. I left mathematics for this term. So, does it affect any study?
It's okay, but only if you do maths 1, you can do maths 2, and only if you do maths 2, you can do statistics 2. So next term, even if you pass stats 1 now, you cannot do statistics 2 next term because you wouldn't have completed maths 1 and maths 2. So that will be a bit of a blocker. Take care of it. So next term, ensure you finish maths 1. You can do Python programming. I think that should be okay. English 2 also should be okay for you. But thereafter, in the third term only, you can do maths 2 and stats 2 together.
Okay. All right. So,
Check
and
the
the
prerequisites always in the program. There are prerequisites for courses. You have to finish those to take certain other courses. So if you miss those, then your time in the program will get extended.
yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Is that okay? Is that all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Vrishali, you have a question?
Yeah, ma'am, it is only regarding to NPTEL courses. It is advised or like specific list of courses has given to us, like we should take that or credited
Yes,
to
the
these courses
course list
only?
is given in the handbook. No, please check the handbook for NPTEL courses. All the
Okay,
lists
okay.
are given there. Only that is allowed.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Ramakrishna?
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good
My
morning.
my question is related to live sessions.
Yeah.
Do we get any list of live sessions? As in the form of a list. It is uploaded in the Google Calendar, but
Yeah.
sometimes I miss, the live sessions. If at all I'll get in form of a list, I can, set an alarm for that, and I can attend the live sessions. That is one question, ma'am. The second one is, as a section leader in Stanford University, California, for basic Python program, which is offered freely. So in my course here in Python, we have a Python live tutor or something is there where we can check our code visually. So can I, give that code to the students who are studying in Stanford, in my class? So is it only restricted to IIT Madras? These are two my questions.
Yeah, the first question is once you sync up the Google Calendar to your student calendar, normally Google itself will give you a notification or alarm. You can set the alarm whether you want it 10 minutes before or how many minutes before and so on. So that's why we started putting it on the Google Calendar. Also, adding multiple sessions as they come in into the calendar is better because every morning, if you open your calendar, you know what all is happening today, and then you can probably decide on which sessions you want to attend or cannot attend. So, if you have three courses and three courses have three calendars, it's best to add the three course calendars to your student calendar, and then you get all the three courses ka sessions for that day on your calendar, and you can choose from it. That's why we don't do list by list. We do it more on the calendar because it also sends notifications. You get a sound alert, you can put up a notification, or you can put up an email alert, whatever you require as notification. So for now, we are not planning to do any list on our side. That is the first part. Second part, you want to give what to the students of your school? I didn't understand that part of it clearly.
I am teaching as a section leader in Stanford University, California, the basic
Okay,
Python program. So
correct.
I teach the basic Python to the students across the globe. While teaching, I am doing Python course this term in IIT
Okay,
Madras BS degree. So when
okay.
I have gone through this week's, the course material, there is
Yeah.
one very interesting, web link. What I have seen is when we type our code, we can see visually, just beside that. This is, developed by some IIT Madras students or something else. It is mentioned. Actually, it is one a public website, but it is made comfortable to the students by some IIT Madras maybe faculty or students. So the link it is mentioned in our course. We can bookmark it and we can use it. So what I'm bookmarking it, can I suggest that link to my students in Stanford? By that they can practice in that course, but is it restricted only to this one, or it can be used by anybody else?
I think it's
I think
restricted to the email IDs of the program, sir. It's not open to anybody there. We have
anybody.
integrated it into the portal. Yeah. So we've
Oh,
integrated it, but that will be accessible only to students in the program
students.
for now. You can see
Okay,
there's
thank
an
you.
equivalent because there are a lot of these Python programming interfaces that are freely available and very nice also. So maybe you can check
Okay,
out something else, but this might be restricted to our students.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thanks, sir. Okay, any other questions? Otherwise, we can close the session.
Ma'am, one student had a particular question through the G form we had shared. He mentioned about his doubt of this program being a valid one. He also mentioned that a few of the students who are going for the GATE exam for the MTech admission, they have mentioned to this student that this BS degree is not that valid. So I would like you to give a valid point for this. That few of the students are they are in doubt if this program is a valid one. So please elaborate on that one.
So this program is a degree program granted by IIT Madras, just like IIT grants the BTech degrees which are valid across everywhere. This is also a Senate approved BS degree that is granted to the students. It's a 4-year undergraduate degree that we give. It is valid for jobs. It's valid for whatever master's admission you need to do. Typically for master's admission, what happens is the accepting university for the master's program have to say which all degrees they will accept for their master's admission. So for instance, if you look at say MTech in computer science in some university, they will say, I want a BTech in computer science student writing GATE exam to apply to us. So does it mean a BTech chemical engineering becomes invalid? Does it mean a BTech in electrical engineering is invalid or something? No. For that program of MTech in computer science, that institute is saying, I will take only BTech computer science students. So if some other program says, I will take any 4-year UG program, that is something that the second institute is saying as a accepting of the UG degree at some level. Some institutes are still hung up on saying we want only campus degrees that we will accept for our PG program. So is this a campus program? No, it is not a campus program. So those institutes that say that we want only students who have studied in a campus degree undergraduate program should apply. In that case, yes, you will not be eligible to apply using the BS degree. But institutes that say that we will accept any 4-year undergraduate degree for a master's if you write a GATE exam, in that case, all of you will be eligible. So it is not about eligibility or validity of the degree. I think there are some rumors, and as usual, students who do not read anything or do not understand the basic norms of it who are spreading all of it. But basically, this is a degree that is legally valid. It is legally approved by the Senate of IIT Madras. It is as legal as the BTech degree is. There is no problem in that. But the only thing is when you go for masters, you have to see for that particular master's program, what is the eligibility of the undergraduate degree that each institute is putting. And wherever this is accepted, you can go in. For instance, IIT Madras accepts this BS degree for all its MS program, MTech program, PhD program. There's not going to be any change. ISC is accepting it for its master's programs. IIT Kanpur recently has said with the GATE score, they will accept this degree. IIT Roorkee has recently said that with the GATE score, they will accept this degree. IIT Guwahati has said a yes. IIT Palakkad, IIT Ropar, IIT Gandhinagar. I'm only mentioning the IITs. And then there are, of course, the thousands of universities that are also accepting this degree. The ISAs are there, IIITs are there, NITs are there, and so on. So all that is particularly valid, but for every program, there is an undergraduate eligibility that you will have to go and find out from that respective institute what their eligibility criteria is and whether we fit into that criteria. I think that is the answer that is here.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Jayesh, what's the question?
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Ma'am, I have a question that like
after completing, suppose I have completed the week 1 assignments, like how could I do the more practice for that?
So in the first 4 courses of the foundation level, I think the practice assignment, every time you refresh, you get a new set of questions. Just check whether that works, that you can do practice. Once you've done the week 1 assignments, I would say start going through the content of the week 2. Like I was saying, on YouTube, the playlist is completely available. You can start going and you can do that. Also, I think there are some student created platforms where they have saved up all the past year's question papers and whatever quiz papers we have given, final exam papers we have given, and so on. Maybe you can access that and you can see whether you want to practice on any of it. There are suggested recommended books also that we have given, but we don't really require you to read the books for passing the course or doing well. The videos are more than enough, but if you're interested, you can, of course, go through the reference books also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, Sajid, are you there? And can you unmute?
Yes, ma'am. You have told that to join that Google Meet. We all have joined there, but no one is doing any issue there. Everybody is silent there. Now our issue is not so.
Shrivashni, what's happening?
Yes, ma'am. Regarding the course content, ma'am, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I have created the Gmeet and also asked two of the portal team to join actually. I tried asking Jayanti ma'am and then we will have allocated nomination Tamil and they are trying to solve for each and every one, ma'am. I'm also following that Gmeet as well. So if the students
Okay,
have
Sajid, there is somebody there is what they are saying, right?
yes, they have told the students to wait and then one by one they can check for each and every student. Almost I guess 45 students have joined in the Gmeet as well, ma'am.
Can you ask Narayanan or somebody else also to join?
Sure. Ma'am. I will
Yeah.
intimate that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Kunal, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can someone have a career just like other BTech, MTech students from IITs and CS branches just by pursuing this degree?
Okay, what do you mean by career as such?
Means industry acceptance and all.
Of course, there is industry acceptance. I would suggest that you go to YouTube and you check out the student given videos, right? Or there is a link called blog under resources on our website where we have given videos from many of our students who have given testimonials, that is of their own accord, that they've given feedback. I think you should go and see that. You should go to the placements page. There is a page where we have a students list wherever they are placed in companies. You should go through all of it. I think these should give you a better idea of whether they are getting jobs or they are getting placed or something like that. Rather than me speaking, maybe you should just go and check all of this for yourself.
Okay, ma'am. As I have completed a B Pharma and I am pursuing this degree now as a
Yeah.
standalone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking that because I won't be able to complete or pursue any further degree or MTech or something like that.
Yeah. Through this BS, after this BS, many of them have pivoted to the MTech. For instance, if you see the AR1, it's actually an MBBS student who's completed MBBS from AIMS in 2023. After that, he's written the GATE exam and finished a BS degree, and now he's going to do MTech in data science. So from an MBBS, if you can move to an MTech, I think from anywhere you can move to an MTech. There are students who have done BA English, they've done this BS degree, and now they're doing masters in computer science. So there's no difference in that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, so if there are no more questions, I'll close this session here. For content access, I think y'all can write to support. From tomorrow, we'll be running more Gmeets for content access, so that should be happening. So don't be concerned today if nothing happens. Otherwise, in the Gmeet also, they'll be sorting. But from tomorrow, we'll have more support, more Gmeets from our side to sort out the issues with regard to course access. I'll also escalate it within my team. But ideally, you should get course access, so don't panic. It should be sorted by tomorrow. So thanks all for joining. If you have any more queries, you can always write to support email ID or raise a ticket with us. Or there'll be instructor sessions where you can ask questions. You can ask your groups and houses once you're allocated. You can ask your senior students on Discourse, whatever you need to do. So there are multiple avenues for you to reach out to us and also interact with us in case you have any queries or concerns. So all the best to all of you who are doing and starting the term off this time as the first time. So best of luck that you finish it quickly and you do well in the program. For the others, get moving with the foundation level. See that you start the diploma once you're done with the foundation level. So all the best and signing off here. Thanks.